Hey YouTube, how's it going? Buster here, Adventure Biker. So, back again with another video. So I'm trying to get as much riding in as I can, because this is obviously a new bike to me, so learning what it can do and can't do compared to my last bike, which you know what that is. I don't like mentioning it, it's bad birds. So I'm out for a wee run. I was thinking about where I was going to go. I don't want to go too far because we're getting threats of snow and I don't want to get stuck. No, with these I'm still no 100% with these tyres. But I want to run them in as much. I want to get as much use out of them as I can before I change them out to my preferred set of rubber. So I want to get out, get used to the tyres, get used to the bike, because it's totally different from the other bike I had, 100%. But even that was different for the same sort of bike. So, and it's different riding this than it is the World Raid, because obviously I get a shot of the World Raid as much as I can. It's also different for the rally as well. I'm going to take it easy. I'm just out having a wee jaunt. So I've decided to take these up. On the last video, when I was out with the boys and took on my bike, we passed a village this is the next village along to Moorkirk, called Glenbuck, which is a forgotten village. So I'm going to take these up to the car park and let you have a wee look at that. So while we're on our way there, I'd like to say welcome back to YouTube to the Peaky Biker. It was good to be on, good to see his live back, the midweek mumble. Definitely missed on YouTube. And we're going to try and plan a weekend between the ABR and me going away to Gibraltar. Between now and the ABR I've got far too much on, and I've not got a lot of holidays either, because I'm using 10 days to go to Gibraltar. So yeah, it'd be good to get a catch up with him. And it's different. It's different when you're at the ABR than it is when you're just out for a run with somebody, because obviously you're talking to a lot of people at the ABR, and he's away doing his thing, talking to people that he knows. I'm away talking to people that I know, then we meet up, and so it's totally different. So we want to try and get a weekend when it's just we're out on the bikes having a run. So that'll be good to look forward to. So things that I've got definitely on this year is May, I've got the Tour de Faf. June, I've got the ABR, and then September I do Gibraltar. Then obviously the weekend with Peaky Biker. But I'm obviously doing stuff with the bike, and some other stuff that I've got planned. I'm not going to make the mistake that I have in the past, but I've said on YouTube what I'm going to be doing, and either it doesn't work out or plans change. So from now on, the only time you'll know when I'm doing something or done something is when I put the video out. So that's it. I'm also trying to get my editing better, and I'm also trying to get my content better as well. I've had 2 years of this, putting out the content that I have been putting out, and I want to try and diversify it a wee bit. So, like last week, I changed the kickstand on my brother Stevie's, well, World Raid, and then a couple of days later I changed the kickstand on Andrew Logan's bike, which I should have filmed and showed you how to do it, which I didn't. I didn't film putting on my crash bars, didn't film doing everything else to the bike that I've done, but I'm definitely going to be starting to do more of that. So there you go, there's the sign for Glenbuck village. So we'll be going up here, make sure nobody's behind me when I take this corner. I've been up here before on the bike, on the other bike. Obviously need to watch all the shite that's coming down after that. That's the other thing about this bike as well, which I've mentioned about the tyres. I'm not a big fan of the tyres at all. They don't fill me full of confidence. So I can't wait. So there's ice still on the road here. So I can't wait to get a duct. You can believe it, a duct going over that. So we just need to be careful because there's still ice on the road here. Oh, like there. Ooh, slidey, and my phone's going as well. So there's still ice on the road. Just need to be careful. Yeah, it doesn't film it. The tyres don't fill me full of confidence, because if that was the Mitas and 02 pluses, I wouldn't have even stopped at that, I'd have just kept on. So they don't fill me full of confidence, these tyres. They don't fill me full of confidence. So yeah, this is Glenbuck village. It's a memorial for the miners. It's basically a heritage village. So if you look over here, it tells you the history of places round the kind of Moorkirk area. And it shows you the memorial, where everything is, where you are. Obviously some of the stuff that you use. There you go, some footballers. I'm not a big football fan, some of you might know who this is. It shows you the village, which is still there, but you can see, I think you can just see the kind of outlines of the village, the way it used to look. Tells you the village had a co-op store, post office, the pub was called the Royal Arms, schoolhouse, and there's a memorial for the Glenbuck cherry pickers. So what I'll do is I'll take a wee walk over here. It'd be brilliant if I could get my bike down there. I think there is a way you can get in there, but you can see where the old railway was there. You see some of there's some hoosies and stuff you can see there. There's another memorial. Shows you some walking routes as well that you actually walk through. You actually walk through where the old village was as well. So the village was down there, I think, or down there, where that van is. I think that's where the old village is. It shows you, it tells you about the viaduct as well. Used to pull coal in. So yeah, you can go for a walk around here. It's part of the forestry. You can see where they've basically mined all the way around. So that's what it was. It was a mining village, and then basically the mining stopped and they shut out. I think a lot of the residents went and moved down to the next village down. The burning bush. I'm not a very religious person, so I don't know what that's all about. I've never actually been down there. You see remnants of parts of the brick walls and stuff. I've never actually walked down there. Maybe need to take a walk down with my son at one point. But you can come up here, you can have yourself a wee bit of lunch, go for a wee walk around, have a look at the village, and you can sort of place where everything is. Just try to work out. I can't even see the viaduct on this, I don't think, to try and work out where it is. See a picture there. It's quite hard to orientate yourself because there's no kind of landmarks and stuff. But when you go through the walk, you're actually walking through the centre of the village. So I'm told anyway. So there you go, that's Glenbuck.